A curve has the equation y equals x cubed minus x squared plus kx minus 2. Part A, write down an expression for dy by dx, which is telling me to differentiate this. Differentiation tells you how a function is changing. To do so, what we're going to do is multiply by the power. So we'll have a 3x, and then we take 1 away from that power. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So x cubed differentiates to be 3x squared. Now let's deal with the minus x squared. Again, we're going to multiply by the power and then take 1 away from the power. So we're going to get minus 2x to the power 1, because 2 minus 1 is 1. Because the power is 1, we don't need to write that. We can just write minus 2x. Next, we've got the kx. When we differentiate that, we're just going to get k. Because multiply by the 1, then take 1 away from that power. So 1 times k is k. X to the power of 0 is 1. So you're just going to get k. When you differentiate the 2 on the end there, well, that's just going to be 0 because it doesn't change. It's a constant. So that was part A. We've differentiated and we've got 3x squared minus 2x plus k. We are then told the curve has a minimum point. So the moment I see minimum point, I'm thinking that the gradient must be 0. So the curve has a minimum point at the point where x equals 2. So the gradient is 0 when x is 2. So I'm going to say that 3x squared minus 2x plus k, my gradient function, equals 0 when x equals 2. So if I substitute 2 instead of the x, 3 times 2 squared minus 2 times 2 plus k equals 0, which is going to give me 12 minus 4 plus k equals 0. So therefore k is going to equal minus 8. So that's part B of the question done. Finally, part C, work out the x-coordinate of the maximum point. Again, maximum point, dy by dx is going to equal 0. But this time I know what k is because I worked it out from the previous question. So I can take my dy by dx, my 3x squared minus 2x. Now that plus k that I had is now minus 8. And I know that's going to equal 0 at a maximum point. So if I factorise this equation, I think that's going to be a minus 2, and that's going to have to be a plus 4, I think. Yep, that works. So therefore, either x equals minus 4 over 3 or x equals 2. Well, the x equals 2, that's the minimum point that I just found, or in fact I was told about in the question. So I'm not interested in that. That's the minimum point. So therefore, x equals minus 4 over 3. I'm guessing that that is the maximum point. So there we go. That is the answer, minus 4 over 3.